back to the grind with the only free MMA channel that fucking matters, Full-Time MMA. And this one's a head scratcher. What in the fuck is going on here? Is Showtime, what the fuck? Maybe Viacom somehow works with Floyd Mayweather or Showtime? Why the fuck would the UFC be cool with Showtime bringing in Bellator commentators for McGregor Mayweather? I say, what in the fuck? Not only Brendan Shuab, but also Mauro fucking Ronaldo. What? Both of these guys were just signed by Bellator as commentators for UFC New York, their first pay-per-view. So now they're lending out. Of course they would do it. If you're Bellator, fuck yeah. Dude, the UFC is giving away first place. Yo. And this is the thing. These motherfuckers are not stupid. UFC, WME, IMG, they're not stupid. So for them to be doing all of this shit that we don't agree with, it literally can't just be because they're out of money from buying the UFC. Sorry. We gotta make all these cuts. Sorry, we can't sign Gegard. Oh, sorry, we can't even get our commentators in on the Maymac fight. Like, this is my thought though. Okay, this is why this is so fucking confusing. You could have got Joe Rogan. Of course he would have did it. He does all the UFC's North American pay-per-views. Guess what this is? A North American pay-per-view. So Joe Rogan would have did this. How about any boxing? I'm sure there's going to be boxing guys on it too. And I don't think these guys, maybe these guys aren't actually going to be just the commentators for the fight. But it's still low-key weird how Bellator is involved in this McGregor Mayweather card. Like, I wasn't even, anytime you're thinking about Maymac, the press conference, the trash talk, the shit show of the fight, commentary, Bellator was never a part of the conversation. But now it's like, whoa, everybody, Bellator's in the mix. Look at Brendan Schaub and Mauro Ronaldo on Showtime. Fucking talking Conor McGregor, Mayweather. Wow. I know Bellator's fine with it. If I'm Bellator, fuck yeah. Go ahead. Do whatever you can do. Hey, if they'll let you potentially be ringside, see if you can do that too. Maybe you can shout out Bellator. And even if you can't, it doesn't matter because you're working with Bellator after you're done with this. The people who tune into this fight and they see Brendan Schaub and Mauro Ronaldo talk, these guys that become fans of these two from watching just this, they're going to motherfucking see Brendan Schaub and Mauro Ronaldo on Bellator and be like, oh, those are the guys from the Mayweather-McGregor fight. This must be real. Like, why would the UFC let that happen? Oh, why would the UFC let Gegard Mousasi go? Why would the UFC... I don't know. Even one thing I want to ask the hitters about, what you remember when Chael Sonnen went to Bellator? Like, it was never a big deal, but like I don't remember his contract getting up. It's like there was some he didn't even read his contract, so he didn't know it's like maybe like now that the UFC has sold, they've already started working toward the co-promote because that's, you know, big time or something. I was listening to like Chael Sonnen, it might have been Ariel Helwani, and they were saying McDonald's needs Burger King, Pepsi needs Coke, UFC needs Bellator. They need a competition. Maybe it's better business to have competition. I don't know. That would be cool. I mean, Bellator doesn't have anything to offer, really. Like what? Will Brooks? He came over and got smoked up. Who can Bellator give the UFC of value? Like, that would be dope as hell, though, if they could make a trade. But I don't know. I don't think that could work. But what I will say is I'm interested to see how this deal worked out. How did Bellator finagle their way into Maymac? Was it in the contract? I wonder if I'm sure the UFC didn't. Maybe they were just so intent on making the fight, focused on making the fight, they weren't even thinking about, oh yeah, and by the way, Bellator can't be anywhere involved in this, even commentators. I mean, you would think, well, you know, because I would love to see Joe Rogan actually commentate the fight. Not just work on it and talk from the MMA side on Showtime. I would like to see Joe Rogan commentate the actual fight. That would be dope as hell. And then some boxing guy. I don't want it to be only MMA that in a boxing fight, because I'm a casual boxing fan. I want to hear some stuff I don't know about boxing, like, oh, when Floyd does this, be careful, he's about to boom, because I don't fucking know. So you got to have a boxing guy up there. Joe Rogan can really cover them both, but still, Joe Rogan, hey, wouldn't that be? I don't. This shit is blowing my mind, and there's a lot of news to get to. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this right here. I'm gonna just tune into the conversation in the comments. I don't know what else to say, man. Fuck it. It is what it is. I think there's what the fuck you talking about in the comments, dude. Why can't you smoke weed in Iraq? Because there's no peace in the Middle East. Get it? Like a pipe, a piece.